Good day, everyone. My name is Reese Butler, and I am joined by Rishi Gyaba and Austin Arb. In this presentation, we will be discussing our group waste audit and waste diversion with respect to the province of Nova Scotia. Here is an outline that gives a brief overview of our presentation. It consists of the objectives of Nova Scotia with respect to waste diversion, Nova Scotia's approach for waste diversion, provincial waste generation and diversion rates, waste audit process, summary of raw data, challenges and limitations of raw data, personal data comparison with provincial data, and the areas of improvement. Here, we will focus on the objectives of Nova Scotia with respect to waste diversion. The Nova Scotia government set a goal back in 2009 to increase waste diversion up to 50% by the end of 2015. The target waste disposal was set to no more than 300 kilograms per person per year by the year 2015. The goals were set to achieve the promotion of product stewardship and research and development. Furthermore, the use of sustainable technologies for the waste management was promoted. We will then discuss Nova Scotia's approach for waste diversion. Other than protecting the environment, managing solid waste is about improving how we live as a society and maintaining a healthy economy, and this process must be occasionally updated. Nova Scotia Environment aims to reduce solid waste by introducing an advanced recycling and diverting system. Nova Scotia Environment recognized that to reach this legislated target, the original strategy needed to be renewed. It was essential to find out directly from Nova Scotians the best way to do that. So Nova Scotia Environment held a consultation process with targeted stakeholders to hear their opinions. Nova Scotia Environment formed an advisory committee representing key stakeholder groups, held workshops for stakeholders across the province, and asked for written comments. These workshops focused on the main 7 goals for waste diversion, which included discussions on areas of improvement for these goals or any necessary additions.
We are now going to discuss the provincial waste generation and diversion rates. The province of Nova Scotia has an average waste disposal rate of 378 kilograms per person. The average diversion rate is 330 kilograms per person. The province is considered to be doing very good for keeping per capita disposal to a minimum, as we are the second lowest province in the country for this. We are behind only Prince Edward Island in this category. Here we can see a plot showing the amount of waste diverted on average in Canada. The trend from the year 2002 to the year 2018 shows that there is a constant rise in diversion rates among the country. This is a good thing and shows Canadians are moving towards the proper steps for responsibly handling their garbage. If we look specifically on the province of Nova Scotia, we can see the diversion rates between 2002 and 2018. Nova Scotia had the largest increase in solid waste diversion, rising from 33% to 45%. This was actually the highest raise in diversion rates among all provinces of Canada in the last 16 years. This is again a strong indicator that Nova Scotia is moving in the best direction for maintaining and upholding the environment.
Now, we will talk about the waste audit process that we used for this project. For the waste audit process, we divided the days amongst the 3 of us to get the waste data for different days. The discarded was calculated using a food scale each day and then converted into the mass. The waste was subcategorized into different areas, such as material placed in the garbage stream that was correctly placed, material incorrectly placed in the garbage stream, and compost material placed incorrectly in the garbage stream. The addition of the 3 eventually gave us the total mass in grams of material that was placed in the garbage stream for the group. After that, we calculated the mass of material placed in the compost stream and the mass of material placed in the recyclable stream for the group. Finally, after adding all the 3 categories, we got the total mass of material that was sent to the waste stream for each day.
We are now going to discuss the summary of raw data and challenges faced during the waste audit. Our group generated a total of 3.7 kilograms of waste to go to provincial landfills over a 7-day period. Of this, 44% were organics, 21% were paper fibers, 14% were plastics, 10% were recyclables, 4% were glass, and 7 were other forms of waste. Our group diverted 2.8 kilograms of waste throughout the 7-day period. This makes up for 43.3% of our total waste. 20% were organics, 7% were recyclables, 7% were plastics, 6% were paper fibers, and 3% were glass. Though the group tried our best to ensure the data was as accurate as possible, there were a few challenges worth mentioning. The first is the lack of ability to measure indirect waste that we were producing. For example, if we went to a local coffee shop and ordered a coffee and a sandwich, we can measure some of that waste. The coffee cup and lid can be measured, and the sandwich wrapper can be measured. But there is more indirect waste linked to that. We were unable to measure the bag that the coffee beans originally came in, or the boxes that the sandwiches were in while being shipped from out of town to the shop. The group's total waste generation has shown to be below the provincial average, which shows we were efficient in our daily lives when it comes to producing garbage. However, our diversion rate percentage was rather low at 43.3% compared to the province's rate of 87.3%. Our group can work on placing the proper materials in the recyclable and compost bins more often. This can be done by properly reading all labels on the packaging, taking an extra few minutes out of our time each day to think before we throw anything in the garbage. We can also work on purchasing items which are more environmentally friendly. Instead of buying a non-recyclable water bottle, we can instead buy one which is made out of plastic and can be easily recycled. Instead of throwing away our old electronics, we can give them to a friend who would need it more or sell it to someone else. These strategies do not require any extreme commitment, and every individual should think about implementing them into their lives.
Thank you so much.